11:59 p.m. 1 minute left. Ethan's finger hung over the mouse, a single point of decision in the quiet, dark room. The screen glowed, patient and demanding, as if it knew exactly what this moment meant. One click would validate years of effort, sacrifice, and the nagging, silent self-doubt that had become his shadow. He didn't know that in 60 seconds, he was about to fail. Ethan's life was a masterclass in almost successful, almost confident, almost proud. He lived in a small apartment, his days a loop of safe routines designed to protect him from disappointment. Every morning started early, every night ended late, and every day carried the same whispered promise. This will be the year it finally works out. His problem was never a lack of effort, it was fear. The raw, paralyzing fear of being seen, of being judged. The fear that even at his absolute best, he might still fall short. So he played it safe, stayed controlled, remained invisible, until the night everything came down to a single decision. The email arrived on a Tuesday. No drama, just a simple subject line, final round. One task remaining, thousands had applied. Only one would win. The prize wasn't just money or recognition. It was validation. It was an escape. All he had to do was submit a personal project, something honest, something real. The deadline was midnight. As the clock ticked, the walls of his room seemed to lean in, listening. He opened the folder on his laptop and scrolled through different versions of himself. One draft felt too safe, another too polished. A third felt painfully, terrifyingly honest. He deleted that one without a second thought. Rain began to tap against the window pane. His phone buzzed. A message from his sister. "No matter what happens, I'm proud of you." He swallowed hard, read the words, and left them unanswered. The blinking cursor at the end of the page felt like an accusation. He started rewriting sentences that didn't need fixing, trading genuine emotion for a veneer of perfection. He trimmed away anything that felt even slightly risky. This wasn't creation anymore. It was self-defense. The clock read 11:42. His breathing grew shallow. His hands moved faster across the keyboard. But, with every change, his confidence shrank. 11:58 at night. The upload button waited, calm and ready. For the first time all night, Ethan stopped and truly looked at his work. It didn't sound like him. It sounded like someone trying very hard to be impressive. A memory flickered in his mind, a younger version of himself, hiding a drawing behind his back because it wasn't finished, because it wasn't good enough. Not yet. The second hand on the clock kept moving. "Tick," he whispered, his voice barely audible. One more change. He clicked edit. The screen refreshed. The clock turned to 1200. A message appeared, cold and final. Deadline passed. Nothing dramatic happened. No sudden sound, no swell of music, just silence. Ethan stared at the screen, as if willing it to undo what was done. It didn't. He let out a single hollow laugh and slowly closed the laptop, a gentle action that did nothing to soften the blow. Outside, the rain had stopped. Inside, something had broken open. The tears didn't come right away. He just sat there, listening to the clock continue to count a future that no longer included that specific dream. The next morning came anyway. The world didn't end. He went to work. He smiled when he was supposed to. Life just moved on, completely unaware of what he had lost. Weeks later, alone in his apartment one night, he reopened the folder. He found the honest draft, the one he thought he'd erased, still sitting in his trash. He restored it. He started rewriting, not for a submission, not for anyone's approval, but because he needed to finish it for himself. When he read it back, it wasn't flawless, but it was real. And for the first time in a long time, that felt like enough. Months passed. Another opportunity appeared. Smaller, quieter, with no dramatic countdown. This time, Ethan didn't hesitate. He didn't hover over the mouse. He didn't polish the soul out of his work. He submitted it early, his heart racing but steady, just one click. Years from now, he wouldn't remember the exact words he failed to submit that night. But he would always remember the lesson burned into him during that final, agonizing minute. Not all failures happen because you weren't ready. Some happen because you waited too long to believe that you were. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you next time.